Hello, hello, my friends. Another dedicated candle review for you today. We're going to be talking about Yankee Candle Pistachio Latte. Now, this is one of the fragrances that released as part of their relatively new Hello Italy collection. I believe that launched maybe around mid-January. And this is in their 3-wick format. So I believe that they have this available in their regular, like classic paraffin wax jars that are kind of that more like apothecary style single wick. And then they also have this fragrance available in their signature format, which is more of like a soy paraffin blend. Those are available in like a large and I believe medium sized 2-wick tumbler. And then they also offer this 3-wick in that signature formula. It's the same formula that you would find in the signature blend, but this is in one of their 3-wick vessels, very similar and comparable in size to say Bath and Body Works, Goose Creek, Kringle. All of the brands kind of have a 3-wick in this format. So let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance notes. Well, actually, let me just say I do love the packaging on this candle. I do think that they did a really good job um, getting that kind of like Mediterranean vibe with the packaging. That being said, these are not painted on. These are just simply those like, it's like a shrink wrapped label that you could remove if you wanted to. But I happen to like the packaging. I like the color scheme that they have going on here. Now let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance notes. Fragrance notes on this candle are top notes of almond milk, crushed pistachio, mid notes, marshmallow, coconut milk, and sugar, base notes of amber, musk, and sugared vanilla. All right, you guys, I really liked this fragrance on cold sniff. It reminded me a little bit like when I sniffed the lid. I think when I did my Yankee haul video, I mentioned this. When I sniffed the lid, I got little bit of a hint of what I get in Bath and Body Works Pistachio and Toasted Vanilla, which you guys know that is one of my all-time favorite fragrances from Bath and Body Works. I am somebody who likes pistachio fragrances. You tell me there's a pistachio fragrance, I am definitely going to turn my nose toward it. However, when this candle is lit up and when it is burning, it's a little bit different story for me personally. I don't love this one, to be honest with you guys, when it is burning. My nose does detect a nuttiness of pistachio in here. However, I feel like there's another note that's overtaking this. I do think it's the mid note of marshmallow. Sorry, you guys, I am filming outside and I hope my mic is cutting that out, but it sounds like there is a jet flying overhead. Fun fact, you guys, I live about, 45 minutes away from is it Luke Air Force Base? Yeah, Luke Air Force Base, and so sometimes we hear some of the like fighter pilots testing their wings. But anyways, getting back to what my nose is smelling here, I definitely get the pistachio. I get like a nuttiness to this. However, I do think that the marshmallow note that Yankee uses, I think I'm not a huge fan because I do smell the marshmallow note in this fragrance. It smells the same as the marshmallow note that was listed in Lemon Gelato. However, in that fragrance, I think it blended really, really well with the lemon. That lemon note was so tangy and zesty that it kind of like, I would say, like balanced out that marshmallow note really well. But in this fragrance, I don't like the way that the marshmallow is blending with the nuttiness. And I really think that the other thing that I'm not enjoying about this is the almond milk and coconut milk, whatever like the milky accords are in here that are combining to kind of give like a creamy aspect to this fragrance. To my nose, it's coming off a little bit kind of like burned milk. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's not necessarily a scorched note that I'm detecting, not in that aspect. But I don't know, you guys. There's something about this that I am not really enjoying while it is burning, which is a little bit surprising to me because all of the other reviews I've seen on this candle, everybody loves this fragrance. In fact, a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, this is my favorite one from the Hello Italy collection." But for me personally, you guys, it's just something about it is off. And I do think that it might be how the wax heats up with the oils, that it's just not hitting my nose right. I'm not loving it. Like I said, I think really the culprit in here is the marshmallow note mixed with that crushed pistachio. it's just not hitting right for me. They're trying to go for like a creamy aspect, which I get. And that being said, you guys, I can be very, very picky when it comes to any type of like lactonic, creamy accords. You guys know, even though like I'm a Kringle ambassador, I oftentimes I can be a little hard on them too with their lactonic notes. So I think for me personally, I think it's just my nose, to be honest with you guys. My nose just picks up on different things. And particularly, I think in this wax formula, maybe with the 3 wicks, it's coming across just kind of like a, not necessarily overly sour, but there's just something that's just not hitting my nose right. Like it's almost like starting to like spoil. I think that's like what my nose is smelling. Just something just isn't hitting right. And then it kind of has that like sooty wax smell mixed in with it that I don't know, you guys, it's just not hitting right for me. So that's a little bit of a disappointment in terms of the fragrance for me. Let's go ahead and talk about the performance of this candle. So I'm going to go ahead and lift it up. You can see I'm at about the halfway mark right here. The flames are kind of doing what Bath and Body Works flames are doing. So the first couple of burns on this candle were pretty good, a lot higher flames than what you're seeing right now. I wouldn't say that they were like really intense flames, but they were a little bit more potent, I would say, than what they're doing right now. It's not necessarily puny wicks, but the burn has definitely slowed down, again lending to maybe some of that like sooty wax smell that I'm getting from this candle. um Strength and throw on this one has been very all over the map, I would say. The first burn of this candle, I was thinking, okay, this is a 3 wick. I got a powerhouse performance out of lemon gelato. I was expecting this one to be a powerhouse for me. First burn, I could barely smell it. I would say, like, after about 3 hours of burning it the first time, I would give it about a 4. I was burning it in my master bedroom, which you guys know is more closed concept. And it was around a 4, very low medium. The next burn, I did notice an uptick in terms of strength and throw. I would say that it still wasn't super strong, but I would say that it bumped up to maybe about a 6. I could smell it pretty well in the master bedroom. Even then, you guys, I was still trying to like form an opinion. I was like, I don't think I really like this scent that much when I was smelling it, but it was noticeable. I did go ahead and move it out into my living room. And when I moved it out into the living room, the fragrance got completely lost. Now, you guys know, if you're familiar with my home layout, which I do always list in the description box down below, my master bedroom is closed concept with about 9 foot high ceilings, but the living room is more open concept, 20 foot high ceilings there. It takes a lot more to fill up that space. And I'm going to tell you guys, the fragrance just got lost out there. I could not detect it really at all out in the living room. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to say that like, I'm going to average strength and throw on this one for me is about a 5 in this 3 wick. Not really where anybody would want it, but I guess if you have a more closed concept, smaller space, it would be noticeable. It's not going to smack you in the face, but it is detectable. I mean, even for me, and it's probably because I was more sensitive to the fragrance because I didn't like it. I could smell it when I was burning it in the master bedroom, but it wasn't blowing me out of the water. It wasn't knocking my socks off. I was burning it complimentary to Homeworks' pistachio glazed donut, which I felt like that fragrance kind of made this one a little bit more tolerable for me to burn during that time. But overall, you guys, this one is 2 thumbs down from me. I don't personally, it's not going to be a repurchase for me. In fact, don't be surprised if you see it in my March declutter. I don't see myself wanting to finish burning this candle just because I really don't like it that much. And the strength and throw isn't that great, but I do know that this is a popular fragrance among a lot of other people. And so somebody else will get it, and I'm sure that they will love it. So let me know in the comment box down below if you have burned this candle. Sorry, you guys, no, I'm still trying to get over being sick. You can hear in my voice I'm doing a little bit better, but I can feel a coughing fit wanting to come on here. So let me know in the comments down below if you have purchased this candle, what your burn experience has been. Please consider hitting thumbs up if you found this video helpful, this review was helpful or useful to you. It helps me out with the old algorithm when I get those thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new and you like a lot of candle content. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.